Owner of Revise Your Space Professional Organizing. I'd like to thank Christina of Championship Title for inviting me. And sorry, Vivian, I didn't know you were sponsoring it too, but I'm very happy to meet you today. So I have a degree in English, and I spent 14 years editing for corporate America, which is where the name Revise Your Space comes from. So I'm going to put that English degree to good use to tell you guys a story. Let's say a client contacts you for the first time and wants to sell their home. Of course, like a good agent, you go to meet the client at their house, which is in an awesome location, and from Google Maps it looked promising on the outside. You get out of your car, hoping to find a real gem in pristine condition. This will be easy, you tell yourself. You mentally prepare to buy chocolate chip cookie dough on your way home to bake for the first showing. And then the front door opens, and you see it. The clutter. There is stuff everywhere. The client brings you inside, and every room is more packed than the last. Then you think back to the initial consultation. Didn't the client say they wanted to move into a smaller home, something more manageable? Uh-oh. You try to stay positive, but all the time you're thinking, there is no way all of this is going to fit in the next house they described. Of course, they also gave you a timeline much sooner than you can imagine the house being ready for. How do you keep from losing the sale, but also be realistic about the client's expectations? More practically, how do you get the house looking picture perfect for the listing photos? Well, that's where I come in. The client wants you to sell their house for the most money possible, right? Mm-hmm. In order to do that, they're going to have to get their stuff out of the house anyway, to declutter for listing photos, to downsize, and they're going to need help. You might say to yourself, this sounds like just the sort of thing that sweet girl who brought us cookies does. And it is. I love to help people get rid of things they no longer like, want, or use. A lady contacted me recently to help her go through just her linen closet. And how hard could that be, right? But in the end, I helped her get rid of 95 pounds of linens. What a weight off of her shoulders. Yeah. So say you're in the situation I described before. It can be a little awkward to suggest the client has too much stuff to deal with and that they need to hire an organizer. So how about offering to gift them my services? It's a much gentler way of suggesting they need help, and it'll be done by an expert without you having to do it. And don't forget that once the ink is dry from you helping the client sell their home, they still have the actual job of moving to do.
Yes.
One of the most stressful events in a person's life, statistics tell us. You can take some of that stress off the client's shoulders by choosing the perfect housewarming gift. And no, I don't mean a bottle of wine or a box of candy. Has anyone made that mistake with a client who is a recovering alcoholic or a diabetic? No, I'm talking about a housewarming gift that will take the stress out of setting up the dream home you just helped them buy. Have you guessed what it is?
Yay!
That's right. I also offer unpacking service. Give your clients the gift of a less stressful move by having me unpack for them. It also keeps them from cluttering up their home with another well-meant knickknack. You're gifting them a service they really need, and you look like a hero for being able to offer a comprehensive package to go from messy to decluttered, on the market to sold, and boxed up to set up. So as a bonus for coming today, if you purchase a minimum 3-hour package from me, which is the minimum standard package, I'll give you 3 hours for the price of 2. That's a $225 value for $150. Also, for everyone who purchases a 3-hour package, you'll be entered into a drawing for a free 3-hour package. Ooh. That's 6 hours of professional organizing for the price of 2. Now, I'm sure you're thinking that your especially disorganized clients will probably need more than 3 hours of help, and you're probably right, but I have packages available for them too. The more hours, the better the price. I will help declutter the house you're trying to sell so you can do so quicker and for more money. And you can offer my services as part of your listing presentation, like a full-service moving bundle. I will work confidentially with your clients, having compassion and being non-judgmental. Best of all, by working with me, your clients will have a dedicated time during our appointment for progress to be made. I'll make order out of chaos. I will help revise their space.
Yay! Yay!